What is going on, guys? It is your boy Extra Man. Wanted to bring you guys a weapon tip video today, man. Just gonna be talking about my favorite weapons in the game, what combos I use. Before we get into the video, I want to ask you guys to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you got the post notifications on so that you never miss a video. You feel me? Because you don't want to do that. But let's be straight into it, man. There are two gold guns in the game that I feel like you should never pass up on. That's the Mastiff and the Crabber. The Mastiff is a shotty, which is almost like a guaranteed 2-tap. Like, hit somebody twice and they're down. The Crabber's a gold sniper. You can only get both of these out of the drops, by the way. Crabber hits for like 125 damage. You can hit a kid in the toe and do 125. And I mean, I will say sometimes you don't feel like sniping. You definitely shouldn't pick up the Crabber. But like, literally never walk past the Mastiff. Like, if you're walking past the Mastiff, you're essentially asking to lose. You feel me? And like I said, you can only get those two out of drops. So, you know, if you're ever close to a drop, just check it. See if there's a Mastiff in there. See if there's a Crabber. And those two are like, the god tier weapons in the game. Next we're gonna get into like what I consider the tier 1 weapon, or just weapons that are really viable. So to start off with the tier 1 weapons, man, we got the G7 Scout, the Spitfire LMG, the R99 Sub, the R301 Carbine, the EVA 8 Shotty, the Peacekeeper, and the Longbow. These are the guns that I pretty much build my combos with. I'm gonna tell you about the weapons first, and I'm gonna tell you the combos that I use. The G7 Scout's kind of like a semi-auto sniper. It reminds me of like the FAL from Black Ops 2, where you can just kind of tap the trigger and do some big damage with it. Up next we have the Spitfire LMG, and I'm just a big fan of the Spitfire, man. I feel like the recoil isn't that bad. The mag is gigantic, so it just allows you to spray down fire. Like, and one thing about this game is I feel like often you shoot somebody, get them weak, and have to reload. With the Spitfire, that's not an issue because the clip is so big, and I love that. And up next we got the R99 Sub, and the R99 literally just shreds. Like, I think it has like an 18 bullet clip, and with those 18 bullets you can put some work in. It's primarily a close range type weapon, so you know, obviously I want to stick to close ranges, but up close and personal is dominant, I'm trying to tell you. After that we got the R301. The R301 is it's really accurate and consistent. It reminds me of the ICR from Black Ops 4. If anybody plays Black Ops 4, still the game sucks right now. But we ain't gonna talk about that though. But yeah, the R301 is it's super accurate. It's consistent. That's what I love about it. And like, consistency kind of segues to the next gun, because that's the EVA. The EVA, it's like the auto shotty, kind of like the TAC from Fortnite. And it's just really consistent. Like, every shot with the EVA is gonna do like 40 to 50 damage. And like, knowing that, you can kind of plan around that, and it's crazy because like that segues to the Peacekeeper, which is the pump shotty in the game, and like the Peacekeeper is dominant when it's hitting, and when it ain't hitting, it sucks. So some days I'll hop on, use the Peacekeeper, I'm hitting kids for 100 in the head, and then the next day I'll get on and I'm hitting kids for 15 and for 30. So the Peacekeeper is kind of like, it's a day-to-day thing for me. Like, some days I pick up the Peacekeeper, I'm frying. Other days I pick up the Peacekeeper and I'm getting fried. It's just, hey, that's how video games work sometimes. Then we got the Longbow and the Wingman. They're essentially the same weapon. The Longbow is for more medium long range, and it's easier to hit shots further away. The Wingman is god tier, but it's not always easy to hit shots unless your shot's just stupid crisp that day. So be careful about that with the Wingman. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to the combos that I like. My number one go-to setup when I'm really frying is probably like Spitfire and the Peacekeeper. Like, when I'm really in my bag, because I can mow people down with the Spitfire in close range. I can just dominate with the Peacekeeper, like dropping bodies like shit. So that's probably my number one combo. After that, I'll probably go G7 EVA, then R301 EVA, and then Longbow R99. For me personally, my classes is usually like something long range, medium range, and then something close range. Every now and then I'll double it up with like two guns that are short range. For example, like EVA R99 or Peacekeeper R99. Just because I just want to be up close and personal, and you have to keep that in mind. Like, when you're picking up your weapons, keep in mind what their strong suits are. Like, if you have two long range weapons, then you know you shouldn't be close and distance on people, because then you'd be putting yourself at a disadvantage. So, you know, just think about stuff like that when whenever you're picking up guns, because essentially you can make any two guns work. You just have to play to those weapon strengths. You know what I mean? So now I want to kind of talk about getting to some of the other weapons that I feel like are okay, but they come with some extra stuff. So first thing I'm gonna talk about, man, is the flatline. When I first hopped on Apex, I actually heard a lot of good stuff about the flatline, and if I'm being honest with you, I'm really not a fan. I feel like the clip size is too short. The recoil is it's a little bit unpredictable, not too much, but just enough to get on my nerves. I like the wingman a lot, but if your shot's not stupid crisp that day, bro, do not scoop the wingman because you're gonna get fired. I'm gonna be honest with you. And okay, these last two weapons are guns you should just never pick up. Like, mental note: never pick up the Mozambique, never pick up the alternator, unless you literally have no other option. It's the beginning of the game, but you never want to carry those. The Prowler, I feel like the Prowler is one of the best guns in the game with select fire. Without select fire, it's a 3-round burst. With the 20, the Prowler is also like the Flatline, where it has a 20-round magazine. So you gotta also keep that in mind. But it does shred though. It does shred. The Devotion gets turbocharged, which essentially just makes it shoot like ridiculously fast from the jump. The problem with the Devotion is just that you're gonna have a tough time finding energy ammo. Same thing with the triple take, and I actually like the triple take. You don't come across it that often, but it's actually a pretty good weapon. I'm not gonna lie to you. The wingman and longbow, those get skull piercer. The skull piercer mod, if you hit a headshot, it gets you like 80 to 125 damage, which is pretty godly. You know what I'm saying? If you can really hit those headshots, you will be dominant with those two weapons. And the last two weapons that get a mod are the Peacekeeper and the triple take, and they get the precision choke, which it just lets you charge up your shots and do guaranteed. It'll be like guaranteed 80 to 100 something damage with those. So, but the thing about the precision choke is timing your shots, because when you're charging the weapon up, it throws off your time a lot. If you pick it up and try it, you'll know what I mean. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for my weapon guide for Apex. Let me know any guns. Let me know any guns I did bring up that you feel like are good. Let me know any guns that I did bring up that you feel like suck. Just call me out if I'm wrong. Let me know. But as always, fellas, it's been your boy Extra Man. Like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see y'all boys next time.
You are the Apex Champions.